Hello and welcome to the APMA podcast. I'm back. We're back as a trio. Let's go. How are we both doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, good. Did that blow up for anyone else?
What?
You said like, right, I'm gonna hit the intro, and it went but, and then it just went boom, and it went black, and I was like, oh, it's broken. And then now I'm here.
There you go. Well,
Did that not happen for any of you guys?
Oh yeah, you didn't see the intro.
No.
Ah,
Jesus. Well,
There you go.
I think Jordan just time skipped a bit. Time slip, time skip, one of the two. So how are we doing, boys? Are we all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
very
I
good.
am. What's today? I have trained 18 days in a row.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've set myself a challenge of doing 30. And do you know what the weirdest thing is? And I understand I still have 12 days left, so this could go tits up rapidly. But I genuinely don't feel any worse than if I'd trained 2 or 3 days in a row at the moment.
What are you generally doing? What's your
So I'm
routine?
basically doing, essentially, I'm trying my best to do gym, swim, run, gym, swim, run. So it is different. So I am essentially resting, you know, but yeah, I'm still doing a lot of swimming. I absolutely love swimming. I'm now doing I'm still doing 15 lengths, but I can now do them continuously and without stopping. Whereas before I'd do like 2 or 3 and then just like sit there, stand there, and then go again. But now I can just do 15.
Oh, cool.
Which is nice. And then do like the steam room and that. But yeah, no, it's good. So I thought I'd just do 30 days and then just go from there. But I might even push past it if I'm still feeling all right. I know I did 50 days before.
If you need a bit of inspiration, there's a book called, I want to get it. I just heard someone mention it, so I haven't delved into it today. It's called 75 Hard.
I've heard about 75 Hard.
Yeah. So
do you know what 75 Hard consists of?
It's fucking solid, isn't it? I know
it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. It's like I think it's something like 1 45-minute session indoors, 1 45-minute session outside, 10 minutes of reading a day, and then a certain diet and all these crazy stipulations for 75 days.
Yeah.
And I think the success rate is like 0.02% or something. So if you can do it, it's like, okay, you're
I'm gonna get the book. I started I thought I'm not gonna just I'm gonna get the book. I'm not gonna jump right into it, but I thought I'll run. I'll see if I can do running for 25 days first. Just to run each day. Like we'll do an hour training each day, which I've started to do. But yeah, that's after this 6th day on the Sunday. I was like, my body was just aching. I was like, I need a rest day. So I still got my miles in, but I just walked and then did some pull-ups and press-ups and that. But
I mean, we said the thing was that when I see 75 hard, because it is so fucking hard. But I think if you adopt that to like 3 days of your week, you'll do really well. And you'll see a lot of benefits. But I don't know if it's 10 minutes of reading or 10 pages, but it's something like that. And then I think there's it might be like 10 pages, 10 minutes of meditation. There's like loads of different things. Let me just quick. You've got me intrigued now. 75 days consecutive. Follow a diet. Complete 2 45-minute workouts, one of which must be outdoors. Take a progress picture. Drink a gallon of water. Read 10 pages of a book. That is it. Sorry. So it's diet, 2 45-minute workouts, progress picture, a gallon of water. How many liters is a gallon?
4 liters, I think. Isn't it?
4 liters. That's it. Yeah. Jesus, and then read 10 pages of a book a day.
Yeah. I mean, the 10 pages I read not every day, but I do binge read and stuff every now and then. So 10 pages, that's fine. The water shouldn't be a problem, and then the diet is probably the diet and fitting in the training. But if you sticking to it and not drinking as well, it's another.
There's no drinking.
75 days, no drinking. Which I did a whole year last year. So, but I've got you got things booked in.
Yeah.
But but I do wanna give it a go. Is the
Yeah,
plan.
definitely. But no, it's a hell of a challenge, and if you do it, like, wow,
Yeah.
that's a hell of an achievement, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I gotta get the book first.
Yeah, yeah,
That's part of the challenge, but,
yeah. Get the book.
yeah, I'll let you know when I'm a couple of weeks into it. 'Cause
Nice.
I never like
Yeah,
to say, I'm gonna do this and then,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
before you do it.
that's what I
Which
did.
is
Like,
what I've just done.
yeah, that's like I didn't post any. Like, I posted a picture after a workout on Patreon, and I was like, day 13, because I
Yeah,
want, like you say, I
yeah,
wanted to get a bit into it.
yeah, no, that's why I thought I've been running. I've been doing stuff every day just to, yeah, get the momentum going.
Yeah,
'Cause I had to think I was like at 10,000 steps minimum every day, and I got my steps well up. I was doing about 350,000 to 400,000 a month.
wow.
Every month I had a really,
Yeah,
like I say, not drinking. I had a really good year last year, like
yeah,
steps wise and not drinking. And then about September, October, like my routine changed and it just started to
yeah,
fall off. And I looked at my step count, and the thing is, it's like once you don't purposely do something, I just forgot about the 10,000 days. I was like, 10 days in a day,
yeah,
and I looked at it, I was like, "Fucking hell," some days I do like 3 or 4,000, and it's just like, I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
that's shit." And you notice it, you notice it yourself, your body. So
mhm,
now I'm like, okay, that's back on. And once I've got
yeah,
a little build up of that, usually I'm quite good with it 'cause I'm quite stubborn with it.
yeah. Momentum is such a massive thing, isn't it?
Mate, it's huge,
That's,
yeah. Yeah.
but like that's why I'm almost thinking with this 30-day thing. Like, I was thinking the other day, I was like, I don't really want to. Don't really want to stop because I feel like I'm like, and then I was thinking to myself, like, well, do I see if I can do it for a year? And then all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, mate, that's 365 days. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like doing 18 days in a row now, if I
Yeah.
stopped for a day, I'd be gutted. But I'm
Yeah, yeah,
planning to stop in 12 days' time. I think if I
Yeah.
feel fine, I might just keep going. Like, it just
yeah.
maybe just keep
Yeah.
doing that and
Why
just
not?
see how far I can go.
I think if it once you can get something into your routine and it's not too much of a drama, um, and also you can account for if you do fall off for like a day, if you can just like readjust and go, oh yeah, okay, or you've got a week away somewhere or something. Like if you can get a baseline into your routine, I think that's the main thing. It's when your routine is like nothing or it's minimal,
Yeah.
then that
Yeah.
over a prolonged period of time, that's when you notice, oh, I'm not eating great, or I'm not as healthy as I was, I'm not as fit as I was. It's keeping that solid routine over a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Routine.
100%.
100%.
That is the key to everything, I think.
Mm.
And as soon as that goes
Consistency.
out of the window, like you're saying, like when your routine changed, it just affects so much.
Yeah, yeah. It's a it's a cycle in it, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's one thing counteracts another, and then you're like, I don't know, say you're working late or working longer or you change your job up or whatever, you're just doing something different, and then you like come home like knackered, you think, oh, I'll just have a beer to relax, and then you get into that, and then you're like, oh, I'll just sit down and I'll watch a film and about this, and then yeah, you can find yourself pivoting very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
100%.
I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to a few of the people who are watching live and commenting. We'll answer your questions as best we can throughout the pod. It's kind of like a catch up session, as the title suggests. But I want to give a specific shout out to Kez because he's asked a question and he's had his own achievement himself. Good evening, lads. Nice to see all three of you. Quick question: what's your go-to gym song? And you need that extra push. And he says, I've just got my 5.5 stone award at Slimming World last night. So well
Oh,
done, mate.
sick.
Well
Brilliant.
done for dropping the weight. Congratulations. My personal gym song, it's, I'd just stick on the Doom soundtrack if I need a little bit of a push. Any of those will do it for me. To answer your question. What about you guys?
I Yeah, gym or like a pre-football song. Probably go someone a bit of like Eminem or 50 Cent or something, just to get you a bit geared up. Yeah, nothing too dancey or housey. Yeah, probably yeah, some sort of like some sort of 50 Cent song to get you rolled up.
That's it. Back in the day, I
Yeah,
did
some
have
old
50
school hip
Cent
hop.
Love Affair. I seem to. Must apologise, Kez. I thought you were a bloke. That is my. I do apologise. How 2024 of the situation is that? I'm a lass. I do apologise. Well, regardless, well done for dropping the weight.
Gotta be northern if she says lass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a lass, Lozzie.
I'm a lass.
Oh dear.
No
Well,
one down, no one down south says lass, do they?
no, no, I
I
can't
love
remember.
that word lass. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, Jordan,
Oh, you
you're
can't
currently
hear
muted. I think.
George. Yeah, I was thinking, is he being quiet or because he had like his hand over his mouth and I was
Yeah,
like, what is he doing? But yeah, we
can't hear you.
can't hear
If
him at all. I thought I'll wait for Jordan to go first, and then I thought, is he speaking or is he like talking to himself? Yeah, you're on mute, mate.
he's
I
had a
don't,
nightmare with the mic.
yeah, I don't know.
What about now?
Oh yeah, it's off mute.
Switch for
I hear you.
mics will be this one.
Oh, sick.
All right.
Is that all right?
That's
Yeah.
Um,
funny.
yeah. No, I was gonna say, my song is at the minute I'm probably either Is There Anybody Out There by Machine Head, if I'm feeling a bit heavier, or
Nice.
Imagine Dragons. I'm very much into at the moment. A little bit of Natural is great.
Very.
Bones, is it Bones? I love that song so much that I don't know the name of it. But yeah, Kool-Aid by Bring Me the Horizon is another one.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I'm with the exception of Imagine Dragons, I do like my heavy music most definitely, especially in the gym.
Yeah, gym. You can't really beat heavy music in the gym.
Mm.
That's it.
But yeah, so that's what I would. But at the moment, I'm also listening to the Fire and Blood audiobook because someone told me the other day, like, you do know you get audiobooks on Spotify, because I cancelled my Audible because I had like 7 free credits because I had about 30 audiobooks I hadn't listened to yet. And I found out that if you just use your credits and then cancel, you keep all the books. So, but if you cancel without using your credits, you lose the credits. So, yeah, and then I found out there's audiobooks on Spotify now. So, yeah, so I got the Blood and Fire House of Dragon audiobook because I'm absolutely loving the series, and yeah, so I'm enjoying that as well. So I was when I was running before this, I was just listening to Game of Thrones basically.
I can't imagine. Like, I know you probably don't, but I can't imagine what the vibe would be like listening to that whilst you were doing exercise.
Yeah, running's fine. I couldn't do it for like training.
Yeah, very
But
different.
yeah.
Kez is from Gateshead. So is it? I'm not very good at geography. Is that north?
Yeah,
South?
Gates is
Northern?
it's Newcastle basically. Well, just down
Okay.
from Newcastle.
I mean, that's about as north as you can get before crossing the border. Let's
I
be
did
honest.
think it was that way. Yeah, like north Newcastle, Gateshead. Yeah, that way.
Fair
Lass.
play.
It's a very Geordie thing to say.
Lass, yeah, 100%. Look, we're going to touch on it very briefly, just because it is topical. But if you want to, the poll stations are still open till 10. If you want to vote, I personally haven't voted.
God. That's
Jordan,
it.
I know you
Fucking
haven't voted.
hell. I just ran past 3 polling stations and just thought, no.
Is anyone in them?
A few people. Obviously, the people in there that sort of like make sure you're
Yeah,
who you say you are and stuff. But
adjudicators.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too much into it because I just don't enjoy politics. But I just don't believe any of them anymore. Let me. I'll give you an anecdote that I've given so many people today because naturally and understandably, people want to talk about it today. So, I was about to go to university, and I decided to vote for the Liberal Democrats because the Liberal Democrats had in their manifesto that they would abolish the £3,000 uni fees. Yes, that's how much they cost at the time. And I thought, oh, I would love to not pay for university that I'm now going to. That would be awesome. So I'll vote for Liberal Democrats. So I voted for them, and somehow they actually got in a coalition with the Tories. So obviously I thought, right, they got in with the Tories, so probably not going to have the tuition fees abolished because, well, the Tories had no intention of abolishing tuition fees. But I certainly didn't expect them to fucking triple. And that is what happened. The tuition fees tripled to £9,000 a year. So in that moment, and all right, you could be like, well, it was a coalition, so they didn't have all the power. But okay, I'll give you that. But at least keep them the same. If you have something in your manifesto to abolish, the last thing you should do is allow them to be fucking tripled.
Yeah.
So politics died for me then, and I was just like, do you know what? You know, you vote for something, you get the person that you wanted, but you don't get the thing that they said they were going to do. And I feel like that is politics in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So I have just no interest. I'm sorry. I know it angers some people, like, oh, well, you know, wah, 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 wah. I'm sorry. Like, no one has like reached out to me enough for me to go, fucking hell, I believe you, I believe in you, I believe in your policies, so I'm going to go vote. So I haven't voted. I'm not going to vote tactically against other people or anything. I'm just not going to vote. And that's where I'm at.
It's typical of parties to do that, like pre-election. That's
Yeah,
why,
promise you the world.
yeah, and again, it's a trust issue and it's false promises. That's why they changed the banking system to go to a central bank, because when the government used to have control of fiscal policies, they would manipulate it pre-election, and then so then they would change things up and like, we're going to do this, do that, change it up, and then as soon as they got into power, they would change it back or change, and it would just fuck it all up so that they pulled
Yeah.
it away from them. And that's one example of what they do, and it's a trust issue basically. It's like, I don't think like you had that instance. There's been so many times that things have been promised and they don't come to fruition, like
Yeah.
tons and tons of times.
Yeah.
In the
Every
end,
time there's something.
yeah, and in the end you go, do you know what? Like, it's like if you had a missus or a boyfriend, like, someone keeps lying to you, and then
Yeah.
you know, oh, when we get back together, this will happen, and then it doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
eventually you can be like, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
should
can
be
all
some sort of like law against that should have this, what they promise and put forward. They should be held accountable to it and be
Yeah.
like, right, you haven't hit this and this, so
You're
therefore
out.
you're out.
Yeah.
Or or you go through a process and then someone else can come in because you've failed to deliver on this. Like, because otherwise they're just making up shit, making up numbers with no accountability. And that I'm 100% same reason. It's like, well, for me, it's just an illusion of choice. Same in
Yeah.
America, it's red or blue, and we get promised stuff. And actually, I don't even know how much power they actually do have to actually change stuff.
Yeah.
Really. Um,
That's very true. That is
but
very true.
I don't like getting involved in it because there's a lot more smarter people out there than I am.
That's that's the other thing, mate, is I'm just not educated in it enough because
Yeah.
I have no interest in educating myself in it.
Yeah.
So why the fuck should I make that decision? You know, if anything, I'm doing what's best for everyone else by not by not getting involved.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. I just feel like the system is broken, and it's also, like you say, it's red and blue, it's left and right. Why don't we all just come together? I know it's a bit like airy fairy, like, oh, Wonderland, but why don't we all come together and try and progress forwards in a direction that covers enough bases of the majority of of everyone to make everyone I know it's basically impossible, but rather than being like you're either over here or you're over here, it's like, well, why don't we go here and fucking move forward? It's just it's all just like division and just it's all bollocks, man, and a lot of these politicians, I'm sure they come into it meaning well and wanting to change the world. But I'm not being funny, mate. If you swim in shit for long enough, you will stink of shit. And the majority of them are just power hungry psychopaths, And it's just that they probably sell their own fucking grandmother for 4 years in power, And it's just I just don't like politicians. I don't like politics. I don't like the discussions. I don't like the vitriol between Labour and Conservative, left and right, and it's just like fucking hell, man.
Also, the whole concept of the the way it all works in that you get lump sums of money that then they have to like distribute out in their plan. That doesn't, they're gonna you pull in billions here and we're going to put money here. It's to me, it's a strange system. It's like, other businesses don't operate like that. I appreciate the government is a different setup, but it should be, I feel like it should be set up better or differently. I like the way it works. It is, and it gives too much. It gives too much power to the individuals in running stuff to, do backhanders. And there's so many of these backhanders that go on, and it's like putting in friends. Again, it's just like most stuff. It is a closed off system. There's barriers to entry. It's closed off, and it's meant it's that way because they protect themselves. So again, that's why I say illusion of choice, because it's just like they pretend that they give you the common person a choice, but it's like you don't really have a choice. There should be more voting parties. There should be loads more that we should be able to pick from. Again, it's barriers to entry.
No, 100%. 100%. But
to go with Jordan's analogy, they all stink of shit.
Yeah, even as well all the politicians. It's like there's not a group of like of normal politicians that haven't come through a certain route, that haven't gone through like Oxford, Cambridge, Eton. And I understand that, like, they are the best universities, but that doesn't make them all the best at their job. It doesn't make them the world's best economists.
No. That's the other thing that has always blown my mind about politicians. When you get like a cabinet, and then say you're the health minister, and then you get a cabinet reshuffle, and then you go from being the health minister to being like in charge of foreign policy. How the fuck is the person that was the health minister qualified to then be the foreign? What did I just say? I can't remember what it's fucking called. Foreign policy or whatever the fuck it is. Foreign relations. It's like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. But like I say, I'm not educated in it. I don't fucking care enough, and it's one of them. I'm sure this conversation has somehow pissed some people off, but honestly, I don't care enough. Like, don't waste your rage on us, because it's not fucking worth it.
Like, I mean, again, everyone's got their reasons why they do and don't vote. But I feel that the more if I did decide to research it more, I would be even more against it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone vote green. Let's save the planet. Come on, it makes sense.
That's it. He's gone from endorsing no one to now endorsing the Greens.
Yeah. But it's like what Dan was saying. Like, it would, given someone else an opportunity. Rather than be fucking red or blue. Well, what happens when no, red and blue makes purple, doesn't it? What makes green if you combine the colours?
Yellow and blue.
There you go. So we need the Conservatives and I don't know.
The Liberal Dems, the yellow.
Yeah, Lib Dems and Conservatives.
Bring them back.
to
I'm
become
surprised
green.
I'm surprised
That went so well when I voted for them.
surprised the Green Party haven't picked up more votes as time goes on, and we all become a little
Yeah,
bit, like the world seems to care a lot more than about the planet than it did when I was younger.
yeah, that's true.
Maybe in the future they will. Who knows?
Maybe you never know.
Maybe.
You never know. But yeah, anyway, that was the. I get it, Lozzie, why you brought it up. I understand. Today's the general election.
Don't worry.
But
It's
yeah,
over. It's over.
yay for
I
another
tell
4
you
years.
I tell you what we can unite behind.
What's that?
Probably lambasting Southgate.
Oh yeah. Oh man, how the fuck? I
That
mean,
unites the country.
what a way to extend your managerial job for a little bit. That overhead kick from Bellingham, fucking hell,
Insane. Yeah,
that was just class.
absolute class. Yeah,
But Southgate, I mean, fucking
so
hell,
lucky.
he was literally 45 minutes away from losing his job, and he made 2 substitutions.
Yeah,
Like,
it didn't.
at what point do you throw the fucking kitchen sink to save yourself, mate?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
with
is wrong with him?
with 1 minute to go.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it either. The analogy, it's like, well, like it isn't going great. It hasn't gone great for 4 out of 5. You've got nothing to lose. Literally, like
Nothing.
even if like the only thing I can think of that he's got to lose is that he's like within the camp. He's like, bringing off these world star players. But if they're playing shit, then
Yeah, just get him off.
they surely they expect it. And
Yeah.
I thought he was going to do a classic Southgate, like at 70 minutes, change it up, but didn't. Just
Nothing.
still, and I was like,
You should have fucking made changes at half time.
half time. Yeah, everyone was like screaming that he should have done changes at half time. Yeah, it's really bizarre, and like to go that's a tactical move. It's just that was pure luck. It was just
Yeah.
like it
Well,
happened.
this was it, right? The fact that we went to extra time, all of a sudden having 3 substitutes ready for extra time made him look like a fucking genius, and it
Yeah.
was so accidental. It was painful. It's like, fuck off, Gareth.
Yeah. Don't come out there going like, no. It doesn't matter how good of a manager that you are. No one is that confident within their team. There's 1 minute to go. They go, yeah, this is going to happen. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
fucked.
just,
But
like,
I think the
amazing.
worst. Yeah, but the worst thing is, it's just, because obviously we all support England. This Euros has been so fucking boring because
Yeah,
the football we've had to support has been shite.
Yeah, well, England's been shot. The other games have been fantastic. I mean, but watching Spain, Germany, Turkey, been
Yeah.
like really
Even
good fun.
Georgia
yeah.
are
was
fucking
brilliant to watch.
ballers, man.
Yeah. And like even I feel like even if that was your team and they're great, you're like, if you go out with pride.
Yeah.
And I don't think people would mind like
No.
England going out with pride.
The thing is, though, as well, I have to admit, the players, like, if you're staring down all right, you're not staring down the barrel of the gun like Southgate because you can just play in the next friendly or the next tournament. But if it's going that fucking wrong and you've got 45 minutes to save the tournament, fuck his tactics off.
Yeah.
You all play for incredible attacking fucking teams. Harry Kane's the captain. Do something.
Yeah.
No.
I think if you look at our possession that we had, like the back four had so much possession and so much play, and that's our weakest point. Like going into the tournament, we were like, that's what we were worried about. They're the ones who've had all the play, so it's like the format is set up. Apart from the first 30 minutes where we played a bit like Spain, where we were like giving it to Saka and doing the wings, and a little bit Foden, but it was mainly Saka on the right wing. Like we haven't, like that's what we need to be doing. And I don't, but it seems what seems to happen at the moment. As soon as we get any pressure, we just, and it's you've seen it on all the graphs. We just fall back, either go a goal down or we just keep taking the pressure and pressure. So it changes up the whole. So and I feel like if you watch it, everyone is so scared to take people on or to put a ball. You know, everyone gets the safe ball. Like no one wants to make a mistake, and it's
Yeah.
like they're like, well, as long as I don't make a mistake, I'm all right. Yeah, and that playing safe is just not. You look at all the teams that are doing well are just not doing that. They are playing risky balls. They're playing down the. You know, they're not
Yeah.
They're losing the ball. You know, Spain and stuff. They like they're still losing it. They're taking shots and they're not going in, but they're creating chances. Like no one expects you to be hitting the target or doing everything right all the time, but try
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. He just doesn't seem to have a plan B whatsoever,
Nah.
which is just so
Well,
fucking frustrating.
He
Doesn't really
is.
have a plan A either.
I was gonna say he doesn't really have a plan A, but he's so overtly loyal to players that he
yeah,
even plays players out of position and keeps them in the
I know,
fucking
I
team.
know,
Like,
yeah.
what? I was sat there just going, why is Saka playing left back? If someone just pops up and
Yeah.
tells me, oh, he played left back at some point in his career, why is he now playing for Arsenal in a different position then?
Yeah.
Why is he not being kept as a left back? They've
Yeah.
got a left back in the squad.
Yeah, it's because
Well,
Ian Wright said it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Innit?
Yeah.
I remember after the game, I think it was actually after the Kane goal when we actually won the game. Well, in the position of winning the game 2-1. I think it was Joe Gomez and Trent. Have you seen them like where they're like photographed looking at each other as if to say, "Ah, we're going through," but they didn't really seem that happy.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? Oh,
everyone
that's
else
brilliant.
like absolutely mental. It might have been the bicycle kick from Jude. I can't remember either one of those goals, but they just looked at each other and went, "This is shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
This
thing,
football is shit."
you know, Ben White's a left back, isn't he?
He can play, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder if
get rid of
yeah,
Southgate so that we can
yeah,
get Ben White back.
and he's sick. I wonder if yeah, he will come if Southgate fucks off.
All right, so because he's just got an issue with the coach and stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah. Um
Which
If I was the next manager, right, this is what I'd do. Next manager of England, I'd recall Ben White and I'd give him the fucking armband for the first game he comes back. And then I'd walk into the press conference with a dustbin and a waistcoat. I'd throw the waistcoat in the dustbin and burn it and be like, fuck off, Southgate. We're going to go all out attack. We're going to concede 6 goals a game, but we're going to fucking score 7.
yeah,
And that would be my tactics for the. I was
Okay.
Bielsa the fuck out of it.
I think what's frustrating for so many people is that like you could understand playing those tactics if the back four were our strongest asset, and it's like we had
Yeah.
a rock solid defense and we were a bit ropey up front, but we've got like, well, seemingly on paper we've got the best players in the world.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like they're just not getting to. I mean, Foden, like, it's been woeful, really, and it's a shame because like you watch him for City and he's sick.
Yeah.
You know, he got player of the season. It's just
Well, it's like Bellingham at Real Madrid,
Yeah,
Harry Kane for
Kane,
Bayern. Like it's just ridiculous. Cole
It's
Palmer,
Oh, but I mean, I must admit when
literally
he does come
signing
on,
of the season.
yeah, when he comes on, it feels like stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I
I
get
tell you,
excited.
yeah, 100%. I tell you who else was Eze. I thought he looked fucking
Yeah,
class when he
yeah,
came on.
yeah. Tooney when he made, obviously that was quality. Made a difference up front. I feel like they're just having Harry Kane on his lonesome up there.
Yeah,
It isn't great for the other players that we've got around.
yeah,
And like really, he needs those wingers. I think shooting up if he's gonna like sit back because he's not on the line, is he? He's not running behind players and stuff. He's sitting back. So we need other players like chasing that line.
yeah.
yeah,
I like the worst thing about it for me now is that arguably the best player we've had in the tournament is now suspended for the next game.
I was like gay.
Yeah, who happens to be a defender.
Yeah.
So now a new
Lewis
defender
Dunk.
is going to have to slot in
Come
and
on, Dunky.
play
Said no one ever.
absolute fucking shit football. Like it's literally just a circus of sideways passes, backwards passes.
Yeah.
sideways
The thing
passes.
is, if that's where the majority of our the ball is or has been, it's like we could potentially play 5 at the back, have 3, especially with him missing, have 3 kind of centre, and then your left back and right back as so, so we've got a bit on the wings then, and it's like just play 3, play 3 at the back, or like with a 5 sort of thing.
Yeah.
But he
I
won't
think
do that.
that's. I think. Well, there's rumours he's going to 3 at the back for the next game.
I'd
but
love it if he
I'll
did,
believe it when I see it.
because
That
that would,
He'd probably put 6 at the back.
yeah. I mean, like I say, you 5 at the back, but without them falling in too deep, so that they're running out the wings and then giving it to the other players on the wings would be quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck.
Ashton said apparently his concert replacing him with Stones and Walker in a back 3, Saka and Trent rumoured to be the wing backs.
Well, yeah, I mean, Saka. Do
get
you know what it is though? He doesn't want to upset people, so that's why he put Saka at left back.
Yeah.
Because he's just like he's so scared about he basically wants to fit 12 into an 11
Yeah.
I don't understand that thought
mentality.
process
Yeah,
because
yeah. Other managers wouldn't do it.
well, not only other managers wouldn't do it, but also this is more likely than not his last tournament with England.
Mm,
Why the fuck does he give a shit about upsetting Saka?
I know.
Who, by the way, is a top player at Arsenal. It's not like he's down on his luck.
Yeah.
Who Gareth Southgate could have destroyed after that penalty decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't derail Saka's career
Yeah.
and shatter his confidence as he sent us out of was it the Euros? It was the Euros, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was so young
Yeah.
then as well.
Well, yeah, he was like 19. What a fuck!
Yeah.
And also because it happened to Southgate, what an
Yeah.
absolute prick for doing that to Saka.
I know. Yeah, that's shit.
Tough spot. Fucking Gareth Southgate.
I wonder if we've got any of that to come. Any penalties?
Anyhow,
Honestly,
Did you watch Portugal penalties?
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
mate,
no, I
goalkeeper-
need to. The goalkeeper was nuts, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
mate,
he was
it's
absolutely insane.
insane. He was insane the whole game, to be honest.
Yeah.
He looks quality. Did not want to play them for penalties.
It was quite funny, I must admit, to see Ronaldo cry. Because
Yeah.
Did he cry after he missed a penalty in the game?
Yeah. With like 15,
I-
was it? 50,
I think it was the first half of extra time. I think.
Yeah. So still 15
it?
minutes to go, and he's crying, and it's like,
I think the guy's lost the fucking plot. I think his ego is so fucking big, plus coupled with him coming to the end of his career that he cannot handle.
yeah,
I personally believe Ronaldo, the prioritization of Ronaldo makes that team considerably worse.
yeah, either, yeah. Well, the free kick situation is ridiculous. Like, I think he's only ever scored 1 for Portugal, in like 50 or something. And he keeps taking them, and all the time, and they keep skying them over or missing, or like his record's awful for Portugal.
Yeah. And you've got fucking Bruno Fernandes and oh my god, what's the Man City player? Fucking hell.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, quality, yeah.
Should probably be taking them over Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And I'm not being funny, Ronaldo's great at jumping in the air and headering.
Yeah.
You know, get someone to ping them in for you and then header them in so that you can stroke your ego, dude. You don't need to fucking
Almost
try
like Kane obviously has been sick for had a great season in Germany and stuff, but I almost be glad when he's gone as well for England. I know he gets the goals.
Well, Kane.
Yeah,
get Tony in.
He's going to bet on the game. Get Tony in.
I thought
That's it.
when Watkins come on, I was a Villa fan, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like with the other players that we've got, again, I think with him drop it, like he's a prolific goal scorer. Like again, you need that, but the way that we play with him keep dropping back and
He
back.
does drop deep a lot.
He drops deep loads, and it's like, but then it's the wingers aren't getting up, and it's like if you look at other teams, they got the forward, running. As soon as Watkins doesn't play like that, neither does Tunu when he come on. Like they play right at the line and they're pushing, so it like I think that suits England better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like he is quality. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and it'll probably change. Probably next game now he'll he comes into the tournament late and he'll have a worldie.
Well,
But
this is
you
the
can't not have
thing.
him because obviously he scores.
Yeah. And he's like the most dangerous striker on the planet, second
Yeah,
only to
yeah.
Haaland.
No, in the box he's ridiculous.
But
I
he's just
like
not doing
watching.
it
Yeah,
in
I
this
like.
tournament.
It's like as like as far as watching the game and being excited. It's like I like it when we're running and chasing and we're getting opportunities, and obviously he leaves himself open and we might get goals against us. He's getting old as well. Like he is getting older.
Well, I'll tell you, the opening 20 minutes of the first game of the tournament for England was amazing.
Yeah,
We were just so fucking sick, and then it's just been dull, sideways, backwards,
Yeah,
shite ever since. I
yeah.
get it. We played against a lot of teams with low blocks, but fucking hell.
As well, the position, like it's that Foden and Bellingham are kind of getting in each other's way. Where they're positioning. And we're playing so deep. And it's just not nice to watch. It's just like it's hard to watch because you're just waiting. You're just waiting for you're sitting back, and it's like you've got so much talent that it's just it's like not getting used.
It's frustrating.
The players must be frustrating because all of those players play high press.
Yeah.
All of them, like in the teams they play for, they're all and all the teams that are doing well keep doing high press. And when we do it, we look all right. But that's why I say about Kane. I don't like his quality. You need him to score those goals, but like he's not doing that. He's not doing that press. Compared to if you look at like Germany and Spain, like watch their players when they haven't got the ball, they're all like, and it starts from the top, it starts from the forwards. They're all on it, like pressing, and we don't seem to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Southgate plays, for me, two things. One, I don't actually know what player in that squad is benefiting from the way that we're playing.
Yeah.
Two,
yeah, exactly.
I think he's making it harder for the players that he's picked in that squad who don't play normally the way that he does or gets his team to. I mean, like Declan Rice, we're looking at a player who's like, amongst Arsenal fans last season, probably one of the better players of the season across all the teams.
Yeah.
In this tournament, he has honestly looked like Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
Last season. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
And then
Now,
the audacity for Southgate to come out and then say in the after one of the, I think it was the second game, we haven't had a natural successor to Calvin Phillips, showed me right
he is the Messiah.
exposed him for what footballing knowledge he has outside of his way of playing, which is he doesn't really know what his best team is because he's hoping one day Calvin Phillips comes back.
Yeah. I mean, he's gutted that Maguire's not there, isn't it? Because that's England's like is set up. Like, no wonder Maguire plays so well for England because it's like it's set up from the back, like for a big tall defender who loves to fucking smash it up there. Like England's the perfect team for Maguire. The way Southgate sets it up.
Pass sideways a couple of times.
Yeah.
Give it a good couple of punts up the field. Get yourself on the end of corners, son. You're in my team.
Oh, when we had a corner in that game towards the end, and the fucking commentator was like, "England are really missing Harry Maguire right now." Just fuck off, man.
Oh, mate.
I will ask this, John, just because I think a couple of people have asked. Archie Gray, what's your feelings on Archie Gray leaving Leeds for?
Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Obviously, his family are legends. He is a fantastic player. I have no doubt he will go all the way to the top. I think he might, you never know, might have a great season with Tottenham, and then we'll see him playing with fucking Bellingham next season, or maybe the season after. But he, yeah, I'm slightly confused. I felt like one more season with Leeds to try and get us up because he was. I know you can say like, "Oh, footballers aren't loyal" or whatever, but he's literally Leeds through and through. His great uncle is Eddie Gray, absolute legend and ambassador for the club. His dad played for the club. His granddad played for the club. Pretty sure it's his dad, and or it might have been his uncle. I can't remember. But his younger brother plays for the club. Harry is supposed to be fucking quality as well. He's 16 years old. But yeah, he had a great season, very versatile considering he's, a midfielder, but we had him playing at right back at 17, 18 years old in the championship, and he absolutely smashed it. 40 million is fine. The main thing for me, to be honest, and this is short-sighted, but right now, wanting to get out of the championship and back into the Premier League, you have to be short-sighted. Would I rather keep Archie Gray, potentially not go up next season and lose him for considerably less than 40 million, or would I rather sell Archie Gray to Tottenham for 40 million, which enabled us to get Rodon back, who Rodon last season, don't care what anyone else says, was more important to Leeds United than Archie Gray was, because he was unfucking believable at centre back for Leeds. And the fact that he's now a Leeds player, I'm absolutely buzzing, and it definitely lightened the blow without a doubt. I think this transaction short term is good for Leeds because we've got Rodon back.
Okay.
I think that Archie Gray, as good as he is at this point in his career, is replaceable for Leeds. Had we have gone up next, if we went up next season with him, and then he had a good season in the Premier League with us, we may have been able to get 60, 70 million for him, whatever. But he's a very, 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 very good footballer. For those people that haven't watched Leeds United, which I totally get, I'm talking like not just like he's come from our academy and he's good. He's like fucking potential world class level good. So and he will play for England one day, and everyone will see it. But yeah, gutted, but at the same time can't be too mad because we've got Rodon, which is, I know Tottenham fans like Rodon shit. He may be shit in the Prem, but he's fucking class in the Championship, and right now that's all that matters. So yeah,
That's it.
that's my
So
thought.
I think, was it 10 mil you paid for Rodon?
For Rodon, yeah. But I think that, to be honest, I think that is like, what are they called? Is it PSR? All this fucking account shit.
Yeah.
Because we've got him on a 4-year contract, which means he represents 2.5 million a year. So if we have him for say 3 years, and then we sell him, and he's only got like 2.5 million left on his contract, and we sell him for like 10 or 15 or whatever, then you balance your book. It's all that sort of shit. So I feel like it would have been 30 million plus Rodon,
Yeah.
but they've gone, we'll give you 40, you can have Rodon for 10 over 4 years, so that down the line PSI works in your favor,
Yeah.
rather than him being worthless, but because he's part of a player plus cash thing.
Yeah.
So, because that was one of the reasons, like we bought all those players in the Premier League, and then we went down, and they all depreciated in value, and we still owed a load of money on them. So we were at risk of having a points deduction this season unless we sold some players. And no one wanted it to be Archie. Everyone thought it would be Somerville and Nonto. It may still well be Somerville and Nonto. I think Somerville will probably end up at PSG, but we might keep hold of Nonto. But the main one that I want to hold on to be honest, is Jorginho Rutter and Ethan Ampadu and Dan James. As long as we've got them three by the time the transfer window closes, I will be very happy. So yeah.
Talking of world class, Lamel.
Oh fucking hell! Yeah, for
16.
yeah, he's an absolute joke, isn't he?
Like he is
For a 16-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
I've loved watching him.
He's been class. He doesn't look. Well, it's very easy for me to say. He does not look like he's playing football at 16.
No, it's insane. Yeah, it's yeah. That's the only. Obviously, if we grow, that's the only other team I would like to win at the moment. Just because I think if he wins with them at 16, I feel like a goal's coming with him as well. Yeah, to take that at 16 's quality. Although it's Spanish, but
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean.
I would say I am. I mean, I know we've kind of got the lesser of the side of the draw.
mm,
If we because obviously we're against Switzerland.
mm.
Saturday or Sunday we play. I can't remember.
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. Which, by the way, full disclosure, I don't think we're going to beat Switzerland. If
No,
we
I don't-
play.
For the first time ever, Switzerland are favourites against this.
There you
Are
go.
they? They do look
Yeah.
good. They drew with Scotland though, didn't they?
Did
They
they?
did. They
Yeah,
did.
they drew. So like,
Right. So if Switzerland beat us, all Scotland will think they've essentially won the Euros because they
Yeah.
drew with the team that we lost to.
yeah.
No,
I
That's
think
fucking great.
they've smashed Italy, but
but yeah, I know. Just looking at teams like Germany, who probably haven't been like top this tournament, have been close or
Mm.
nearby.
Germany have been
If we
great.
played Spain or maybe even Georgia, we'd just get pumped.
Mm.
I would not. So it would not surprise me if we played them in this tournament that they absolutely pumped us.
Yeah.
Which fortunately it might save a bit of a blush for Southgate because I mean if we get to the final, it's going to be one of those teams: Germany, Spain, Portugal, or France. They're the
Yeah,
opposite.
I mean, we'd have. Obviously, if we do get through Switzerland, it's either Holland or who's the other team? They're playing. Who are Holland playing?
Oh, sorry. Fucking hell. I do know.
I need
I
to
don't.
look
I
now.
literally looked at this earlier.
Obviously, it's the easier side of the draw.
Yeah. Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. So on our side, we've got England, Switzerland, Netherlands, Turkey. On their side, Spain, Germany, Portugal, and France.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Portugal, France, and Spain, Germany both play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we all play on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like it would just be that way for Southgate to go. Do you know what, lads? I reckon we could nick this and get into the final.
yeah.
And then we'll have hope, and then you'll play exactly the same way, and we'll just get battered.
We'll get another. Yeah, we'll get battered. It'll be like we'll go 1-0 down, then 2-0 down. Yeah, Switzerland, like they look good. I don't know. I'm just hoping. Like just change something up. We just change something up because it's like it's been 4 matches now, and it's like it's time. It's time to start Cole Palmer from the start. Like stop giving people putting them on at 70 minutes or giving people just change it up. Yeah, so what you have to upset someone. Like it might be Foden, might be Saka. Like that he's given them 4 games. And it isn't their fault either. It's not their fault. It's just the way it's set up is not right for them.
But if Saka, not picking on Saka, but if Saka weren't playing well for Arsenal, Arteta wouldn't go, do you know what? We'll just stick him in the squad every single game. It's like, well, I might change him. I might think about changing him.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame because he was doing well on the first half an hour. He was doing, and obviously he sees stuff in training and stuff that we don't see. So he might be like, oh, we're so close to it coming, but obviously on the day it's just not working.
Yeah.
So yeah, just change it. The thing is, like I say, he's got nothing to lose. Change it up, and then like if he's wrong, everyone will be like, oh well, like we were all screaming for that anyway. But if he plays the same team, if he starts the same team, well, he can't, can he? Actually, because we've got a suspension now, so he can't, which might work out good for us. Although he's been quality, he has been good. He's been one of the best players, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'd
100%.
arguably say he's been our best player.
Do you not
Which
think as well, like past Europe, that always kind of happens? We always get like someone come like play who I don't know, like the underdog or someone you just don't
Yeah,
expect, and then they just for England they come out and then they
yeah,
have a worldie.
yeah.
Um,
Calvin Phillips did it. Coming from Leeds, obviously he went to Man City and it all went wrong. But being a Leeds player, like Gabe being a Crystal Palace player, not a top six team, and then Calvin Phillips ended up being England Player of the Year, didn't he?
yeah, yeah. Do you remember when is it Hargreaves when he? I can't remember what it was, a World Cup or Euros, and he just had a worldie. I think he's playing
yeah,
Germany at the time, and like everyone was, oh god, like not him, and like why is he picking him? And then he just had an absolute fucking worldie. And
yeah,
then it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so it's weird, isn't it? I think it's not just England. I think it happens to other teams, but it's like the pressure of like doing well for your squad team, and like through Champions League and all this stuff. You just expect it. You're expecting us to absolutely smash it, and then that pressure just always seems to get to us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think for the last 5 or so minutes, we'll answer some questions. I've seen quite a few people ask about the Jay Slater case. I don't know much about it, if I'm gonna
yeah,
be honest.
same.
All I will say is the thing that I have seen, and it's one of those things that shouldn't be funny, but it is. I've seen a video of someone who's reading on like a live panel show. Someone sent their comment in, and he's read it out, and it goes along the lines as: Has anyone tried shouting "auto glass repair" out for Jay? And if he's there, he'll say auto glass replace. I just started pissing myself. It's one of those things.
Well,
It's not really.
Was Jay Slater the name of the auto glass guy?
No, that's the guy who's missing.
No, but yeah. But what's the joke then? I don't get it.
Because the advert is like auto glass repair, auto glass replace. It's like two mottos, and one of them said by different people.
Oh, I thought it would have been like, because like sometimes when they have an actor who's like pretending to be one of them guys that comes up with
Yeah,
their name, I
sing it
don't know if their
bang.
name was Jay Slater,
Oh right, okay.
which it might
Oh,
have been, which might be where the inspiration for the joke came from.
Jesus Christ! There you go. That would
Yeah,
be a turn up for the books if it was.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, that's literally all I know. So I know he's
yeah,
not been found yet. So
No,
yeah.
yeah, I've seen it come up a
Apparently,
bit.
wasn't he part of a group that attacked someone with a machete?
Yeah, I did read that. Yeah,
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's not a. But to be
Not
fair
not
to the
linked.
guy that was attacked by the machete, he's come out and said, "I know he was part of the people that attacked me with a machete, but come on, he's missing. Let's bring him home." And it's like,
Yeah,
"Gee, well, that's very noble
yeah.
of you."
It was
That
like
is noble.
a bystander to it, so he wasn't and it was obviously previous. It wasn't in Spain or anything, but
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff about it. The fact that he phoned his like friend who was a girl, and he was like, "Oh, I'm in the mountains." Uh, I don't think they know, like I don't know whether they've ascertained how he got there, but he was like, "I'm in the mountains. I'm lost. I need help." Like there's a cactus fell on. But there's been and then there's a second call come up that he's apparently made to another friend, and then he's just disappeared.
yeah. Wasn't he? He'd also his Instagram had been logged into
Right,
post being missing
got yeah, okay,
and
yeah,
stuff as well. I don't
yeah,
know. But yeah, I haven't
Jesus.
really looked into it all that much in all honesty. But yeah, hopefully he's found very soon.
Either way, yeah. Hopefully it's found, and like you say, it's very noble of the person, involved in that attack to go. Do you know what? Just let's find him first.
yeah, yeah,
Then let's beat the fuck out of him. No, let's just just keep it positive. I'm sure. I'm hoping it'll be all right.
yeah. It's
But
been
it's,
quite a while now, isn't it?
it's been a while, so
Hopefully they find him.
because that
Yeah.
was he a doctor and a BBC documenter or documentarian? I don't know what they call him. He was found not too long ago, was it? He slipped and fell on holiday or something.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When they found his body.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I liked him. He was cool. It's yeah, some good documentaries.
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully they find yeah, either find him or find the body, because yeah, that unknowing can just tear you apart.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to know definitively. You want to have, something to grieve over, or you want to have the elation of them being found alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I must admit I don't know a lot, so I'll just be purely speculating on it. Yeah, the One Ball blog saying auto glass replace. It's just a catchy jingle.
Ah, I see.
But
Fair
the
enough.
thing is, you're meant to like, one's like a call to attention, and then like you're meant to answer it back with the other slogan, like auto glass
Okay.
repair, auto glass replace. It's one of them. Niche joke, but I found it funny. Also at the same time, shouldn't find it funny. But that
There
is
you go.
gone.
Oh dear. Right. Well,
There we go.
it's been
Thank
emotional.
you, everyone. We've been on a journey. Still got time to
Yeah.
vote if you want to.
I'm going down now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lib
I won't-
Dems.
I won't be, but you got till 10. So if you do, get your ass down to the polling station. Take your ID.
Okay.
Remember to take your ID. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy who turns up without your ID. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, lads, for joining me. It's been good
No
to have us
worries.
back as a group.
Yep.
And I pray for Saturday. I pray that we at least play an ounce of football that has some entertainment value.
Let's have predictions, scores on the doors. I'm gonna go 1-0 England.
It's- I mean, I'd be surprised if there's more than 2 goals.
Yeah.
I'll go 1-1. And it's gonna
I don't think you can do that.
go 1-1 full time.
Yeah.
Extra time ends 1-1. We're going to pens. And
Really? And
I
then
think we lose on pens.
we lose on pens. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's a good shout, to be fair.
Saka
I
takes
think.
last pen.
Oh, I think we lose 2-1.
2-1. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shaqiri brace.
Oh, I bet he will pull out some fucking absolute stonking overhead kick
Yeah.
or like 50-yard worldie. But yeah, it's inevitable. But I've got a little bit. I'll pray. I don't subscribe to any religion, but I'll pray that we
There's a
get
bit.
through.
There's a bit of hope in it. The only thing I'm thinking, I know we're going now. I'm just hoping that that like now at the minute everyone's just thinking we're fucked. We're gonna lose. Like we've been playing shit. Like, sometimes we do the opposite, don't we? Like when you think we're gonna smash it, we don't. But sometimes we do the opposite. So you never know. I'm
We
hoping
do,
we.
yeah. Yeah. There's a little bit of hope, but also there's a big part of me going, I actually don't
That's
want us to get through.
Yeah, I
because
know.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
watch
We don't
football that
deserve
isn't
it.
boring.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We'll see
It's
how
the
we get
hope.
on Saturday.
I
It's the
think
hope
Harry
that kills
Kane,
you.
last minute, 84 minutes, fucking header in, and then he's like, he's like putting top goal scorer of the tournament. I don't know if it does, but I can imagine that.
Yeah. That's the
I don't know.
fucking way.
I wouldn't put it past Southgate at this point to just completely change the tactics.
That'd be
And we
brilliant.
pump Switzerland like 8-0, and we're
Yeah.
like,
3 up
what?
front. That'd be fucking sick. 3 up front, yeah. 2
No.
in defence.
Right.
Complete utter attack.
We can hope. We pray. So I just want to watch a game that ain't boring.
I
That
know.
involves
Mate, yeah.
Same.
Just want some chances.
Yeah,
Like, before the 95th minute.
that would be nice. That
Just
would
want
be
a
nice.
bit of hope.
All right, well, thank you, everyone. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Up the APMA. Bye-bye for now.
See ya.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.